what are rational numbers. Okay, we have discussed different set of numbers and closure property. What are rational numbers? Okay, let us recall them. First of all, what are natural numbers? Counting numbers are called natural numbers. So what is the set of natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Natural numbers are denoted by n. Next, what are whole numbers? All natural numbers together with 0 are called whole numbers. Whole numbers are denoted by w. The set of whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Now what are integers? All whole numbers along with the negatives of natural numbers are called integers. Integers are denoted by I or Z. Okay. In integer set we have all positive numbers will be there, all negative numbers will be there and 0 also will be there. Now what are rational numbers? The numbers which can be written in the form of P by Q, where P comma Q are integers and Q not equal to 0. So what is the set of rational numbers? Rational numbers are denoted by Q. Q is equal to the numbers which are in the form of P by Q, where P and Q belongs to Z. Belongs to Z means what? Where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Why rational numbers are denoted by Q? Rational numbers are also known as quotient numbers. That's why rational numbers are denoted by Q. And in the last class we have discussed what is a closure property. What is a closure property under addition? The sum of two whole numbers is always the sum of two rational numbers is always a rational number. Yes, it is true in every situation. So closure property satisfies under addition. So under addition, closure property satisfies. Now under subtraction, what we have to do? Difference. Difference means what? Subtract. The difference of any two rational numbers is always a rational number. So this one also holds good under subtraction. Now what is closure property under multiplication? The product of two rational numbers is always a rational number. So closure property holds good under multiplication also. In the previous class, what we have discussed under division, if we divide two rational numbers, again we will get a rational number. So what I told, closure property satisfies division also. But here one condition is there, children. Closure property satisfies under division correct only. But in only one condition, it does not satisfy the closure property. What is that? For example, what is the condition? You take any two rational numbers. A and B, you take any two rational numbers and you divide A and B, you have to get answer as a rational number. For example, if I take A value 3, B value 2. So, what is the value of A? 3 and I am writing 2. So, 3 by 2. It is a rational number. Okay. So, it satisfies closure property under division. Now, for example, ABA belongs to Q means you can take any rational number. That means if A value is 3 and B value is 0, then what is the value of A by B, children? What is the value of A by B? A value is 3, divide 3, okay, by 0. What is the value of 3 by 0? Undefined. That means it is not a rational number. That means closure property satisfies under division except in this case. Remaining in all cases it will satisfy the condition. Understood? That means if the denominator, if we divide any number by 0, the answer is undefined. That means you should not take divisor as 0. If you take divisor as 0, closure property does not satisfy under division. That means only in this case closure property does not satisfy. In remaining cases closure property will be satisfied. Suppose if we exclude 0 from the set of rational numbers, then closure property satisfies under division. But here 0 is also there in rational numbers. So closure property does not satisfy in this case. Okay. Now we will discuss commutative property or commutative law. Very easy. What is commutative property? First we will see under addition. Let A comma B belongs to Q. Belongs to Q means you take A and B or any rational numbers you can take. Then A plus B equal to B plus A. What is the meaning of this? Let A comma B are any rational numbers. A and B you take any two rational numbers and you do addition A plus B. And after that you do B plus A. Here what you got answer, that answer only you will get here. That means here A we wrote first, B we wrote second. Here B we wrote first, here A we wrote second. That means order of the addends will be different, but the result will be same. Order is different. If order is different also the result will be same. Example, you take the value of A as 3. Value of B as 2. These two are rational numbers only because 3 can be written as 3 by 1. The value of B is 2. 2 can be written as 2 by 1. So you do A plus B. What is the value of A plus B? First you take LHS. A plus B. A value is 3 plus B value is 2. 3 plus 2 how much? 5. Now you take B plus A. RHS you take B plus A. B value is 2. A value is 3. 2 plus 3 how much? 5. So here also you got 5. Here also you got 5. That means A plus B value and B plus A value are equal. That means therefore A plus B is equal to B plus A. Did you understand what is commutative property under addition? You take any two rational numbers. Let A and B are any two rational numbers. Then A plus B is equal to B plus A. That means even if the order of the addends is different, the result will be same. Did you understand? So you take any two rational numbers and you check compulsory always it will be equal. Therefore commutative property satisfies under addition. Now commutative property under subtraction. So in the same way, you see, let A comma B are any two rational numbers you take. You check whether A minus B and B minus A are equal or not, you check. That means order is different. A and A minus B, here we wrote B minus A. In the place of plus we wrote here minus. Why? Because this is subtraction. Their addition, that's why we wrote plus. Now you do first A minus B, next you do B minus A. Both the answers are same or not, we have to check. If both the answers are same, commutative property satisfies under subtraction. If they are not same, it does not satisfy under subtraction. So let us take the value of A as 3 by 5. The value of B as 1 by 5. Now you do A minus B. What is the value of A? 3 by 5 minus 1 by 5. So what is the LCM here? Both are like terms. Like terms means you don't need to take any LCM. Directly you can write the common denominator. What is the common denominator? 5. And what is the numerator here? 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 how much? 2. So A minus B value is 2 by 5. Now you take B minus A. What is the value of B? First you write B. B value how much? 1 by 5. Minus, what is the value of A here? The value of A is 3 by 5. Right. These two are like terms. Like term means write the common denominator. And here first 1 is there, 1 minus 3. What is the value of 1 minus 3? Is it 2? No, because already you learned in 6th and 7th class integers. What is the value of 1 minus 3? 1 minus 3 value is minus 2. Minus 2 by 5. Are both are same? Both are not same. Why? Because this is plus 2 by 5, this is minus 2 by 5. This is a positive rational number, this is a negative rational number. So a minus b is not equal to b minus a. Therefore, a minus b is not equal to b minus a. Therefore, commutative property does not satisfy under subtraction. You remember like this, children. If a comma b are two rational numbers, then a circle b is equal to b circle a. What is the circle here? You can take in the place of circle which operation is given, that operation. For example, if it is under addition, you take in the place of this, you take under addition plus symbol. A plus b is equal to b plus a. If you are discussing about subtraction, you have to write a minus b is equal to b minus a. Now, under multiplication you will see. Let a comma b belongs to q. That means if a and b are any two rational numbers, then this one you see format. A, here in the place of this, what you have tried? Operation multiplication means what? A into b is equal to b, here in the place of this a into a. We have to check whether these two are equal or not. If the value of these two are equal, then multiplication is satisfied and commutative property satisfies under multiplication. Okay. Let us take, let a is equal to 3 by 2, b is equal to 4 by 6. First we will do a into b. Take LHS part. A into b. What is the value of a here? 3 by 2 into, what is the value of b here? 4 by 6. You do multiplication, otherwise you can cancel. Okay, we will do multiplication. Multiply the numerators, 3 4s 12. 2 6 12. 12 by 12. 12 and 12 are divisible in 12 table. 12 ones, 12 ones. What is the value here? 1. Now you do b into a. B value 4 by 6 into a value 3 by 2. 3 ones, 3 twos. 2 ones, 2 twos. 2 into 1, 2. 2 into 1, 2. 2 by 2 again. What is the value of 2 by 2? 1. That means a into b is equal to b into a. Therefore, a into b is equal to b into a. Therefore, commutative property satisfies under multiplication. Did you understand? You can take any example. And you are taking what I am taking in the class, that examples only you are taking and solving in the rough book. Not like that you have to take in your own examples. You should not use these examples. Okay. Now, commutative property under division. We have 4 operations: addition, multiplication, subtraction and division. Here division means what? In the place of the circle you keep division symbol is equal to, in the place of circle you keep division symbol. We will see whether they are equal or not. Let a comma b are any two rational numbers. We have to check whether a divided by b and b divided by a are equal or not. Okay. You take any rational numbers, a value is 3 by 4, b value is 1 by 2. Now, what is the value of a divided by b? What is the value of a? A value is 3 by 4 divided by, what is the value of b? 1 by 2. 3 by 4, division symbol change into symbol. If you change division symbol into symbol, the next number becomes reciprocal of the given number. What is the meaning of reciprocal? Numerator becomes the denominator, denominator becomes the numerator. What is the numerator here? 1. 1 becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator. That means 1 by 2 becomes 2 by 1. Now 2 ones, 2 twos, 3 ones 3, 2 ones 2. What is the value of A divided by B? The value of A divided by B is 3 by 2. Now we have to take B divided by A. What is the value of B here? 1 by 2 divided by, what is the value of A? 3 by 4. Again, divided by symbol changes into symbol. If you change division symbol into symbol, the second number becomes reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of 3 by 4? The reciprocal of 3 by 4 is 4 by 3. 2 ones, 2 twos. You got answer 1 twos 2, 1 threes 3. The value of A divided by B is 3 by 2. The value of B divided by A is 2 by 3. Both are equal or not? Both are not equal. This is the reciprocal of this number. Both are not equal. So, therefore, A divided by B is not equal to B divided by A. That means commutative property does not satisfy under division. Did you understand? Only commutative property satisfies under addition and multiplication. It does not hold good under subtraction and division. Next. Did you understand, children? What is commutative property? Next, associative property. So what is associative property? Here I will write. Let A comma B comma C. Here we are taking 3 rational numbers. A circle B circle C is equal to A circle B circle C. That means in the place of circle we will keep operation. Which operation will keep? If you are doing addition, you have to keep plus, 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 plus. If you are doing subtraction, we have to keep minus. If you are doing multiplication, we have to do into. Okay, sorry. Here the brackets for second and third, not for first one and not for A and B, for B and C. Okay. Now, associative property under addition. What we have to take? Let A comma B comma C are any 3 rational numbers. Addition, no, so I have to take in the place of the circles, you have to take addition symbol. A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C. What do you notice here? Only the order of the brackets will be different. Okay. So first you take A value, anything you take. I am taking A value 1, B value 2, C value 3. These 3 are rational numbers. Because 1 can be written as 1 by 1, 2 can be written as 2 by 1, 3 can be written as 3 by 1. Now you take LHS. What is LHS here? Equal to, this is equal to sign, equal to left hand side. Which one is there? That is called LHS. This is right hand side. So this is called RHS. Okay. Right hand side of the equal to sign is called RHS. Left hand side part of the equal to sign is LHS. What is LHS? A plus B plus C. A value how much? 1 plus B value how much? 2. Close the bracket. Plus C value how much? 3. 1 plus 2 how much? 3. 3 plus 3 how much? First, according to the BODMAS rule, we have to solve bracket first. What is bracket here? 1 plus 2 is in the bracket. So, I have to solve first bracket. 1 plus 2 how much? 3. Plus 3. 3 plus 3 how much? 6. Next we will take RHS. What is RHS? A plus B plus C. What is the value of A here? 1 plus open bracket. What is the value of B here? 2 plus what is the value of C here? 3 close bracket. 1 plus, first you have to solve the bracket. 2 plus 3 how much? 5. 1 plus 5 how much? 6. So what do you understand here? LHS and RHS are equal. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. That means therefore A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Did you understand? Okay children, did you understand? So even if the order of the brackets is different, that means here first we are adding A and B, then the result is added to C. Here first we are adding B and C, the result is added to A. Even if the order of the brackets is different, then both are same. So this is associative property under addition. Now associative property under subtraction. So same. Let A comma B comma C are any three rational numbers. Then in the place of circle what you have to keep? We have to keep subtraction, means we have to keep minus. So A minus B minus C is equal to A minus B minus C. Is it equal? We don't know whether it is equal or not. First we will check whether it is equal or not. Okay, then we will keep equal to symbol. First you see, first you take A minus B minus C. First we have to take the values of A, B and C. Let us take the value of A as 3, B is 2, C is 1. Otherwise we will take 3 by 5, 2 by 5, 1 by 5. Okay, open bracket. A value how much? 3 by 5 minus B value how much? 2 by 5. Close bracket, close, minus, minus, C value 1 by 5. First you have to solve the bracket. Okay, what is the common denominator here? 5. Now subtract 3 minus 2 how much? 1. 1 minus 1 by 5 minus again 1 by 5. 1 by 5 minus 1 by 5 how much? 0, because whenever we subtract here same numbers, then you get 0. That means here what is the common denominator? 5. 1 minus 1 how much? 0. 0 by 5 value how much? 0. A minus B minus C value is 0. Now A minus B minus C. What is the value of A here? 3 by 5 minus open bracket. What is the value of B here? 2 by 5 minus what is the value of C? 1 by 5. Close the bracket. 3 by 5. Brackets are very important. First of all you have to solve the bracket only. So what is the common denominator here? 5. Now 2 minus 1, 1. Now remove the bracket because we got one number, no? So remove the bracket. Now 3 by 5 minus 1 by 5. Again both are having the same denominator, so write the common denominator. 3 minus 1, 2. So what is the value of A minus B minus C? The value of A minus B minus C is 2 by 5. And this value is 0. This value is 0. This value is 2 by 5. Both are equal or not equal? No. Both are not equal. So both are not equal. Therefore, associative property does not satisfy under subtraction. You take any three rational numbers and check. It does not holds good. Next, which operation you have to take? Multiplication. Associative property under multiplication. comma B comma C are any three rational numbers, then in the place of circle you keep into A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. We will check whether they are equal or not. First we will take A into B into C. You take the values of A, B and C. Let us take the value of A as A value. You take, first we will take the values of A, B, C. A value let us take as 3 by 2, B value 4 by 5, C value minus 1 by 2. One negative rational number I am taking. What is here? A into B into C. What is the value of, first of all, open bracket. Open the bracket. What is the value of A here? The value of A is 3 by 2 into, what is the value of B here? The value of B is 4 by 5 in close bracket into minus 1 by 2. Now here, first you have to solve the bracket. In this bracket, if any cancellations are there, you can cancel. 2 ones 2, 2 twos 4. Okay. 3 twos how much? 6. 1 5s 5. So you got one number. So remove the brackets. Next into minus 1 by 2. Into how much? Minus 1 by 2. Now again, you check if any cancellations are there, you can cancel. 2 ones, 2 3s. 3 into minus 1, minus 3. 5 into 1, 5. So the value of this one is minus 3 by 5. Now you take this one. A into B into C. What is the value of A here? 3 by 2 into, what is the value of B here? 4 by 5 into minus 1 by 2. First of all, you have to solve the bracket. In this bracket, if any cancellations are there, you can do. 2 ones, 2 twos. 3 by 2 into 2 into minus 1, minus 2, 5 into 1, 5. Now we got one number, now remove the bracket. Now again, 2 ones, 2 ones. 3 into minus 1, minus 3, 1 into 5, 5. So here also we got minus 3 by 5. Here also we got minus 3 by 5. So what we can say? Therefore, for any three rational numbers A, B, C, A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Did you understand? Therefore, commutative law holds good under multiplication. Now, associative property under division. If A, B, C are any three rational numbers, then we have to check A divided by B divided by C and A divided by B divided by C both are equal or not, we have to check. If they are equal, it satisfies under division, it holds good under division. If it does not satisfy, it does not hold good under division. Let us take the value of A as 1, B value as 2, C value as 3. Okay, you take this one, A divided by B divided by C. A value how much? 1 divided by B value how much? 2, close the bracket, divided by 3. 1 divided by 2 means 1 by 2. Okay, divided by 3. 3 means 3 by 1. Now division symbol change into symbol. 1 by 2 into 3 by 1 becomes 1 by 3. What is the value of 1 by 2 into 1 by 3? 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 3, 6. So, the value of this one is 1 by 6. Now we will go for A divided by B divided by C. Okay. So, what is the value of A here? 1. 1 divided by, what is the value of B here? 2 divided by C value 3. 1 divided by 2 by 3. 2 by 3 means you have to write like this. 2 by 3. Now division symbol change into symbol. Then 2 by 3 becomes a reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of 2 by 3? 3 by 2. 1 can be written as 1 by 1. So what is the value? 1 into 3. Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. 1 into 3, 3. 1 into 2, 2. Here the value of this one is 1 by 6 and the value of this one is 3 by 2. Both are not same. Therefore, A divided by B divided by C is not equal to A divided by B divided by C. That means the associative property does not satisfies under division. Associative property satisfies only under multiplication and addition. It does not hold good under subtraction and division. So what is your homework? You have to write about closure property, commutative property and associative property with you have to take your own examples. You should not write same examples what I have taught in the class. Okay. Again I am saying children, closure property under division is satisfies only if we exclude 0 from the set of rational numbers. If 0 is there in the set of rational numbers, it does not satisfy under division. Okay. Thank you.